I've been told that we now have video from Tony Reali. These are the remains of his career post ESPN. He was a Titan, 25 years entertaining people, and now he's in the parking garage wearing some sort of costume entering the studio. Tony, we go live to Tony Reali now. What do you have?
Yes, Dan. Positivity is what I have, Dan. Feels like there's not enough positivity in this control room right now. You don't even respect Labor Day, all right? So what we're bringing in here is a bounce house, Dan. And we're going to get bouncy up in your space right now.
No, what is this?
Let's go around this
Okay,
board.
where is he going right now?
Right
Is this a
in
good
Dan's
idea?
face.
This
Bounce
seems like a
house.
bad idea.
I love a good bounce
This
house.
doesn't seem like a good idea. Okay.
Why do we own a
I'm just
bounce
going to
house?
put a bounce house. This is Reali's
We also
entrance
own one
here.
of those fighting guys I saw in storage.
Take
Some bit with
take some
Tony that we
sweat
never
positivity.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It's nice to
MMA
see
practice.
you.
Hey, Coach Stu, I haven't seen you. Come over here.
Okay, this is the big entrance for Reali. Did the guy dunk on you, or did he not dunk on
He
you?
did dunk on me. We have video.
Okay, we will. Okay, all right. So you have your own private video because the video here didn't work.
Yeah. We made it work. All right.
Okay,
Yes.
but that it
He
wasn't-
has the video. He's sending it to our video team.
All right, what are you doing? You're going to
They
plug
can't
it in
find an
right
outlet
here.
What are
Yeah.
we doing here? A bouncy house, by definition, must bounce, Dan.
Okay, so you're just going to come in here and bouncy house it. That is positivity. Put it on the poll at LeBatard Show. Does a bounce house make you feel more positive? Yes or no? Roy, why are you looking around as if you're not in control of your own show?
I'm not, because they couldn't find an electrical outlet out in the office. You had to go inside the studio to plug it up. What's going
I
on
think
here?
it's because Reali is actively trying to make a mess the way that Billy likes to make a mess of things. So he's brought him a bounce. Where'd you get a bounce?
Why do we have one? It's a bounce house. Yeah.
Well, I couldn't find any Panthers fans out in the street, but I could
Right.
have found a guy
Yeah.
who was giving me a bouncy house for rental.
True Miami experience.
$50 an hour.
Right.
So you bought a bounce house
I
out
rented
there
it.
while
I will return
you rented it while trying to find Panther fans out there and only finding Big Mac from the carport. Okay, this is very loud,
Who
right?
had no idea who Marchand was.
Man, what'd he say?
Okay, this is not respectful enough. This seems like something Tony Reali is doing because he's hopeful that the bounce house will press against me, and it doesn't work if it just inflates behind me. And
That one looks
becomes-
like it has like a rock wall on the back of it or something, a
Okay,
slide.
we're
Yeah, that's a
moving
good
stuff.
one.
That's
it looks
good,
like.
helpful,
Yeah.
Stugotz. Thank
Oh,
you.
that's a water one, Dan. I'm looking at that. That is a water cannon on it. Yeah.
I don't know why,
That's a
Tony.
good one.
Did you just use Meadowlark expense account money to rent
That's
a
upside
bounce
down.
house? Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Don't break things.
That's.
Oh,
yeah.
now you've got Rose
Careful,
with
there's
you.
a pen up there that might fall at any point in
Oh,
time.
yeah.
A pen?
Yeah,
Oh,
if
yeah,
you
the
look
pen.
above you,
Yeah,
there's
he
a
threw a
pen
pen.
that's lodged into the
Mystery
ceiling.
crate? Did Mystery crate
Yeah,
throw
we
it
were
up there?
celebrating something. I think we were ranking our top 10 podcasts, and there's a blue pen that's just sticking out of the ceiling. Look over to your right a little bit, Dan. It's just sticking down a little bit. Yeah, it got lodged up in the ceiling above your head. We're worried that it's going to fall on you one day mid-show, and you're going to wonder where it came from.
I'm glad that I now have
Secret's out.
the story.
Now we'll fall in the bounce house. So.
It was because we were doing blind ranking as a podcast host, and Mad Dog
that's
came
right.
out, but I had already given away my number one. Yeah. So he had to go down to number 6.
It is for positivity. We need this in these difficult times. I would say that Reali bringing fun and positivity to the proceedings, even though this seems dangerous. Like at this point,
I'm worried about the lights.
well, I don't think the bounce house is going to be like. I think Reali's going to actually break things here.
Positive, all right?
Okay, but
Yeah, be positive. It's working out fine.
I don't. Why did you decide to put a bounce house in here, Reali? I don't understand how that.
Who doesn't like a bouncy house? Let's
Yeah.
put it on a poll. Would you like a bouncy house at your party?
Put it on the poll at LeBatard Show. Does your party get made better by a bounce house? Does every party get made better by a bounce house? Billy, in your travels, did you have any hotel room observations? Was there anything in the hotel rooms or outside of the hotel rooms that you happened upon?
No, I found out. I didn't know this. This was probably dumb of me. I found out you couldn't just stream things wherever you want, whenever you want. Like, there's different Netflix in different countries, and there's different, like, I wanted, and I know they're, I think, a partner of ours, Peacock. I had a show I wanted to watch on Peacock. I found out unavailable outside of the United States, which really threw a wrench in my plan. It was going to be my evening viewing habits after the children went to sleep. I couldn't.
Reali, sit here.
Wait, I'm sitting here. I brought this in for a reason. I'm sitting here.
Okay, but it's not inflated. You didn't succeed.
Careful.
What happened? Why did you
There was
stop?
no bounce there.
Why did you stop? And why doesn't a bounce house only works if it stays inflated?
I think our company has bounce houses, but not extension cords is the issue.
Welcome. I want to hear the story of how that is an entrance. It is an entrance, but it.
Yeah, well, I mean, we need
ran out
a
of air.
bouncy apartment. I mean, I'm not running out of air for you guys. I'm here all week, baby.
He is all week. We are excited to have him. Mike, though, I will say at the beginning, I was sort of disappointed. You came in here, you hugged Roy. He told you he was tired.
Yeah.
Mike, soon after you left, said that your positivity and your peppiness was a little too much for him on a Monday morning.
That's okay.
And Stugotz also said that's a lot for a Monday.
Yeah.
I did not say that. Mike said that. I said if there was a master class to be given in small talk, Tony would teach the master class.
He did say that. He did say that, but Mike grew tired of the small talk, hearing it for the third time with the third person.
There's a lot.
You just
I can't
spreading
match
compliments.
They were calling you phony Batoni.
So you didn't feel it was genuine, is what you're telling
I
me?
just couldn't match that energy on a Monday morning.
Okay, you'll get there though. We'll
I,
get there.
you're hell bent on making sure.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. Although it always is a sprint for me. When I did long races, always try to take the lead those first 100, 200,
Of course,
300 meters.
yes.
It's the best thing in the world.
The
You come
turkey
out-
trot, 5
'cause
miles. I did it every
nobody-
Thanksgiving. Yeah.
But nobody remembers really where you finish if you don't win it. But if you're in the lead those first 100, 200 meters, everybody
Yep.
notices.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
You're right.
Why are you agreeing with a turkey trot as if you're a turkey trot expert?
I've
You've
told the
never
story
done-
before.
You've
No.
never done a
Did it
turkey
every year?
trot. Nobody,
Every
hold
year,
on
Dan.
a second.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
hold on
Every
a
year.
second.
That's not right. That's not right. I do it every year.
Turkey, turkey trot.
There's no way you do that.
What have I done for my career? What am I doing? What are you doing in my
Perhaps
career?
every year was a stretch, okay? But the last time I did it, Tony is right.
Yes.
I sprinted. I was the leader
It's
after like
a great
100 yards.
strategy. I would
Yes.
recommend it to everybody. I like your monitors here. I feel like I'm an NHL coach looking up at the. Oh yeah.
Reali's a runner. Reali,
Yeah.
did you run in South Florida? It's too hot to run here.
I
yeah?
just got in. I was surfing in Malibu. I went to Zeros. You ever see Point Break? 5-foot walls at Zeros?
No, we've never seen it.
I've seen 3-foot walls at Zeros.
What's this movie you speak of?
Yes, of course. So I just got back. So I didn't get a run in yet, but I'm sure you got a workout in.
the wheelhouse of Mike Ryan and Stugotz, who have been waiting for
Okay.
a guest.
So we
to
want a
sit in that
guest to
chair.
sit down and do Point Break and others. You know what, guys? I mean, we're here all week. Let's get it. Let's get around
Yes.
the popcorn. Let's go. Let's go. We'll do movies. We'll have a game segment
the popcorn.
Around the popcorn. All right. We got parents here. Let's go around the baby Bjorn.
This is going to be
All right.
for Dan.
Around the baby Bjorn.
Around the Bjorn.
We got Ron McGill in house.
Dan, you got a guy who's been hosting
Around the
show.
horns. Yeah, I know.
for
This is what he
decades.
told me. This is
Right.
what he told me. He said,
Cannot
this is
wrangle
not your
him.
show.
can't.
Sit back, man.
He's not used to the back seat.
No, around the horns with Ron McGill, though. Come on. Kudo or Oryx, who you got? That's what I want.
I like it.
He came.
Can't keep up with me, Mike. Come on now.
It says Tony's Takeover.
Yeah.
Nobody told me they were doing Tony's Takeover. That explains why there's a
Pose. I like that. That's a great pose.
Okay, but why was there a bounce house?
Did we buy a bounce house just for that?
I don't know what that was. No
1
one,
hour rental. It's
Is
okay.
that the Target logo?
Yeah.
No one.
That's beautiful. I like that.
It
Can I
is.
take that home?
I saw on David Sampson's show, he's got scrolling across the bottom an infomercial number that makes it look like graphically. It looks
worst
like,
number.
It's so great. The whole thing looks like QVC. David Sampson giving you sports opinions with a QVC font. But this is what's happening here, Mike. I can't wrangle the giant personality of 23 years a star daily on ESPN. He has his own show. He's not a team player.
I got nothing to do, guys. I got nothing to do.
I don't think you can listen to us even.
Oh, I hear every word you're saying. It's active listening, though. It's, I've Wordy Page on one side and Bill Plaschke on this side, doinks and dinks and binks. I take it all in.
David Cohen to the Jays was a great deadline acquisition.
That is a good
I
one.
mean, it's so good.
That is a good one.
Yes.
That is a good one. That is a
good.
good one.
It was a great one.
That's an all.
Yeah.
that-
Are we
Tony.
doing that? I
Well,
missed
we
the
were-
conversation.
well, Brad
CC
Marchand-
Sabathia.
yes, we were talking
Okay.
about.
Yeah,
let's,
CC.
we were-
Randy Johnson to the Astros. You
Great
went
one.
10-1.
Great one.
Okay?
we didn't
Great
do
one.
Randy Johnson,
Okay,
but we
put
were
Randy
talking about
Johnson.
how they're
Who's
all in
that? 10-1.
baseball. We're talking about
Yeah.
how. So when you get one in hockey,
No.
or you get Rasheed Wallace, we did Rasheed Wallace in
Yeah.
basketball.
Yeah.
How many others are there in basketball? Somebody, God Almighty, there aren't many of those, right? You guys tell me
No.
every year it's
Baseball
George,
was
it's
good.
George Hill, and it's never George Hill.
It's been George Hill. Relax.
It has never been George Hill.
Now, baseball was the one that had trade deadline. NFL didn't have trades for 50 years, it felt like.
They insist on making it George Hill. George Hill, did he win a championship somewhere? Did he win one? Did he get one somewhere in
You
there?
were locked
I
to
think
lose in the
so.
East Finals with George Hill.
Eastern Conference, yeah.
You say, of course. I don't think he did. Did
George
Hill
Hill's won a
San
title.
Antonio, the last San Antonio, the last quiet San Antonio year.
I don't know if
Please.
George Hill's got a title or not, but Mike and Stugotz were telling me every year at the trade deadline that George Hill
missing
was
piece.
the missing piece. But
That is a great logo you got. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. I had a little too much color in the outfit, but everything else we're working with.
I loved on Reali's website his glam shots are so good. No, they're so good.
Thank you.
Where are we going to find your live stream with Izzy Gutierrez?
Well, I was hoping you were going to help with that. I don't know. I mean,
But where are we going to find it? Our studio and our people are going to do an around the horn
thank you
live
very
stream
much.
with you and
so
Izzy.
I had this idea, guys. I like this movie. This Boyhood by Richard Linklater. Okay, and it's the passage of time in a man, and to see it to me was very emotional. Right? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yes. So you saw. He shot it over 20 years, and you saw somebody grow over 20 years. I want to be able to sit and watch. Why am I looking at pictures of myself doing beefcake things?
Because the
shots.
glam shots are great. Thank you, video, for being so quick with this. You had to be self-conscious taking these pictures. And
Yeah, you
also,
notice I don't look at the camera often. I don't. That's not my.
No, but you've been good at this since I've known you. Stugotz, Tony as a lifetime television person, when I
Yes.
saw him at the very beginning of his career,
I was just explaining this to Rosie. Yeah.
that he fell very naturally into. This might not be a natural thing to pose for the camera this way, but I will do it exceptionally well. He did it from a very young age.
Yeah.
Prodigy. Well, but appearance and give people the laughter so that they can get just the right shade on your face, so that you ring eternal for kids and people of all ages.
George Hill has never won a title.
Oh, big L. Damn, man.
But you feel like he has, because every
Yeah.
trade deadline he's a missing piece who's never a missing piece.
Yeah. Well, Dennis Schroeder is that guy now. He's been on half the teams in the NBA.
Am I about to put Brad Marchand in the all-time category here? Because
Yeah, he's
10
there.
goals,
He's there.
10 assists in 22 games.
Now he's continuing the final too. I mean, that's
He's there.
everything, right?
I think
mean,
we found an answer for greatest deadline acquisition ever.
Cone?
No, it was 11 days before the deadline, and it was in the NFL, and people forget it. But Christian McCaffrey.
Oh, wow. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
didn't
Mike,
get the W though.
do you see what's happening behind you, Mike? Jason can't be controlled anymore, and now he has made this a medium Mike Monday, even though I wanted to go to all of Billy's thoughts on his vacation travel.
Here's the question with Marchand. Are the Panthers still in the Stanley Cup if they don't have Marchand?
Yes.
How big of a deal is it? I mean,
Doesn't matter.
I love your take. I'm writing that one
That's
down.
not how those things get remembered, though.
I don't know. I'm not willing to just shout out yes immediately.
Yeah,
I'm
they had
not
a
willing to do
7-game
that.
series
There's
earlier.
nothing sadder than a bouncy house without air. I mean, really, you and this is the place you sometimes occupy in my life. You
But
are
what
the
happened?
bouncy house.
Why did-
you are the literal bouncy house without air? in my life.
Why didn't it stay up? What happened?
Well, I was
with the-
worried about blowing out your lights here. I made a tactical decision there that rather than take down the whole, I wanted a couple hits in your face and I wanted to jump, but I didn't want to take down the studio.
That would have been funny.
didn't clear
though.
this with you
That-
guys,
That,
you
that
know?
would have been.
It would have been funny for 5 minutes. Yeah.
It would have been funny, right up until shards started breaking down,
Exactly.
and we couldn't then broadcast on a medium Mike Monday.
So
Mike, what is happening behind you there with Jason, the director, who is going off script and doing whatever he wants with the imaging because you were jealous of Billy's Wild Willy Wednesday?
This is how you're framing it, and it's not true. I don't like it.
It's not how I'm framing it. It's
Jay-
how Jason's framing it.
Jay Ajayi was a good one.
Yeah.
Really helped.
Oh, in Philadelphia, that was a good one.
Oh my goodness, Jay was a good one.
That was 8 good touchdowns, and we thought he would run that way forever, and it was just those 8 games.